Hi, welcome to our elevator pitch contest rules and regulations. The first thing we want to do, though, is really educate people on why the elevator pitch is important and exactly what it is. My name is Connie Reimers-Hild. I'm an extension educator at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln Kimmel Education Research Center in Nebraska City. And this presentation is part of our Investors and Vendors and Entrepreneurs Club, or I2E Club, that extends throughout southeast Nebraska. Why an elevator pitch? Why do we want to do this? Well, as you can see here, we want to make a memorable impression. We never get a second chance to make that first impression, so it's really important for us to be able to sell ourselves right away. And our elevator pitch is going to differ a little bit depending on our audience. We might be pitching to a potential investor, maybe a potential client. It might be a potential partner. So you want to kind of change it up a little bit depending on your audience. But no matter what the audience, you want that memorable impression. It's very important. We want to sell ourselves, whether it's those services, products, or ideas. That's the basis, that's the emphasis we want to put on the elevator pitch. We want to build those relationships. Business is a lot about relationships. We want to build relationships that are credible so that we can use those relationships in the future, whether or not it's somebody we're selling to or somebody maybe we're going to do business with in the future. So it's about building relationships, sales, and investments. So what is it? We hear this term a lot, an elevator pitch. Well, it's really a short and concise, about a 30-second statement describing who you are, what your business or idea is, and why it is unique. But we also want to state in there how it benefits your audience. That's the real selling point. It's not just about you, but it's also how you can benefit them. And I think, too, we got to remember the 30 seconds, short and concise. The reason it's called an elevator pitch is because once somebody gets on an elevator with you, you have about 30 seconds to that next floor to make that first impression and to sell yourself. And that's what we want to do with the elevator pitch. In the book Made to Stick, which is an interesting read if you ever have time, they have some different aspects that you want to make your elevator pitch or whatever you're doing sticky. Specifically, I pulled these out for elevator pitch, but simplicity is important. You don't want anything too wordy or too long. Remember, 30 seconds. Unexpected. Give your audience something they haven't seen before, something new, something fresh. Concreteness, credibility, emotion, and story. Concreteness and credibility. Make sure what you're saying is accurate and correct. Very important. Add some emotion. Tell that story. People remember things that they have an emotional connection to, so that helps make it more sticky. And stories are great to help connect with people because they also are more likely to remember a story. Well, one of the methods that I found online when researching the elevator pitch was developed by Richard Fouts of Communicado. And he calls this the SIR method. We actually have a handout online as well that walks through the SIR method. So make sure to download that, and this will walk through your writing of the elevator pitch that you can then practice later and kind of refine and make better over time. So when you're creating your elevator pitch, describe the situation. Cite the common situation facing your target audience. Then state the impact. Tell about the impact it has on them. Again, concentrating on your target audience, not on you. Finally, offer the resolution. Let them know how to resolve the situation by highlighting your benefits, what you offer to them. How? Okay, let's walk you through the steps. And I'm going to use my own business called Wild Innovation. Now, I'm not saying this is a perfect elevator pitch, because it's not. I do need some help with my own. But this will get us the basics of the elevator pitch. All right, let's do the hook. Something that's catchy, something that people are going to be able to remember. Remember, we want this to be sticky. Get the attention while colorfully describing the situation. If I tell people I teach leadership and innovation, they're probably not going to remember it. It's pretty dull. But if I say American businesses are losing billions of dollars each year due to the fact that 50% of workers are not satisfied with their current jobs, that's going to be a little bit more sticky. So that's what I want to use. Then we want to tell them how the situation impacts them. So not just telling them what I told them as far as the statistics, but how does that affect them? Creating a culture of leadership and innovation in your organization can help you increase employee satisfaction and revenue. So what I want to do for my potential clientele, which is who this particular elevator pitch is designed for, is help them increase employee revenue, their bottom line. Finally, I want to let them know how I can help them resolve the problem and how I can benefit them. Wild Innovation, I want to repeat my name because I definitely want them to know the name of my company before they leave or step off that elevator. Helps companies develop leaders and inspire innovation so they can make more money. So let's take a look at the whole pitch now. American businesses are losing billions of dollars each year due to the fact that 50% of workers, there should be an R, not satisfied with their current jobs. Creating a culture of leadership and innovation in your organization can help you increase employee satisfaction and revenue. Wild Innovation helps companies develop leaders and inspire innovation so they can make more money. Now, the real piece of this that needs work is I need to be able to say this with confidence. I need to be able to say this quick and very precisely. Now, I also need to run it by some other people. Write it down. Use the worksheet, at least to help get you started. Refine it. It's not perfect. It's going to be a work in progress, and it's going to change over time. This might be one pitch I use for potential clientele, but investors, I would use a different pitch. Somebody I maybe want to partner with would be a different pitch because you're trying to sell them different things and connect with those audiences differently. Practice it out loud. I can't stress that enough. A lot of times we think we want to know, we know what we want to say in our head, but when we actually stand up and say it, it comes out quite differently. So we really need to be careful about that and make sure we're saying it out loud so we are saying it with confidence and we're projecting our voice and we're very clear and fluid to our audience. Run it by others, get their opinions. I mean, I'd love to see opinions on my pitch from anybody out there in the audience, so I'd invite you to email me to give me those opinions at creimers, R-E-I-M-E-R-S 2 @unl.edu. I'd love to see those because it helped me refine that pitch and make it better so I could grow my business. Keep it updated. Don't let yourself get irrelevant. That's very important. And again, refine it for specific audiences. It's going to be different for clients versus investors versus potential partners. I also want to announce our second annual Elevator Pitch Contest. That's part of our I2E Club. It's August 11th, 2009. Bring your elevator pitch, your 30-second pitch, get some practice, get some input, win some prizes. They're just small prizes, but we're going to have a lot of fun. And you'll be able to get some feedback from the group and also our panel of judges. We want to make sure that people are getting those elevator pitches down cold, getting that feedback they need so we can help grow their businesses and help them be more successful. Either their businesses, I should say, or their ideas. That's our goal here at I2E. If you do have questions, please contact me, Connie Reimers Hill, at CREIMERS, 2 @UNL.edu. Let us know what your pitch is. Let us know that you're coming, and we'll get you some great feedback and hopefully help grow your business or idea with the I2E Club. Thank you.